As most of my other hunts, this one was perfect routine, by the book. You know, she lived on her own, had a secluded entrance, and kept to herself most of the time. No, she was a loner. It was very important for me to do the stalking just right. Any little element that was out of sync, and I had to move on to a new one. It didn't matter much, really, if how important this was to me. It required the discipline to understand that if everything didn't fit perfectly, then that could mean my undoing. And well, at this particular time, it would be at least another 8 years before I make any mistakes. So, with this particular hunt, number 4, I had perfected everything. My routine was identification, research, a stalk, a hunt, initial contact, secondary contact, submission, ligatures, the kill, the act, cleanup, placement, and reward, and then break. I'd identified Jill Poltercheck as my next potential victim, just standing in line at the bodega. As you know, looks never mattered anything to me. It was always about the small stature and the scent that would draw me in particularly. And her smell was intoxicating. Her hair, she was a size 0, slightly unkempt, and really just fit my physical profile perfectly. I knew immediately that I needed to pursue her, and I followed her home that night, and mind you, I know this city well, and I would never target anyone that lived in my own neighborhood. So things were really starting to fall perfectly into place. Then, of course, would begin the weeks of planning, research. Essentially at this point, you're really just looking for anything, any kind of sign that would tell you that this is the next one, or if you need to just move on. I think at this point it had been about 4 months since my previous kill, so I was ready to hunt again, but I wasn't desperate, not yet. But I was ready, and she definitely suffered. They all had to, but this one in particular, she suffered bad, especially this one. From the moment that the secondary contact was made and I incapacitated her and had her in her ligatures, I needed a few hours to really just take it all in. I knew there wouldn't be any visitors that night, and any night really, but that was part of the thrill. Killing them in their own place and dumping them in another location, knowing that I wouldn't get caught. So, what else do you need to know?